Hello, my team. Comfort about Carlos Ochoa, Hector Piqué, and Ismael, and me, Jose Luis Palacios. We're going to talk about some social issues like racism, poverty, and others. So I hope you enjoy it.
In Tijuana, we have the international cross line more visited in the world, as is with USA. That's why a lot of people of all the world is trying to cross to USA, but they can't, and they need to stay on Tijuana. That's a problem, because if we have more immigrants enter to the city, we will have more poor people. And that is a big problem because if the immigration problem continues, we will have a lot more people in the city. And this can cause more insecurity. If we had more insecurity on the city, the people could be hurt. But in the countries of the immigrants, if the government offer a better life, less people will try to migrate to USA. And if the people stop trying to migrate to USA, Tijuana will have a smaller immigrant situation. But this is not the case. This is not the case. Governments need to make only. Not only for us, because the immigrants normally died for hungry or a bad situation, and if we have more capital to help immigrants, we will save a lot of life. And in a good case, in the city accept more immigrants, we will have a big diversity in the city.
Here in Tijuana, there are a lot of social issues, but this time I will talk about poverty. Poverty is an issue that exists all over the world, but where we live, this problem has many causes. Among them are that if they had studied, they will have money, or maybe it will be better problem and they could live normally. Another could also be that if the state government had controlled the economy, there would not be so much poverty. Because if there were a good control of income and to whom they are directed, it would be a little better for these people who suffer from this problem. These people who suffer from poverty have to go through extreme things, such as if they don't have something to eat, they try to search for money. There are times when they don't have a place to spend the night, and many times they take shelter with cardboard, so if it rains, they will get wet. Many times I think that we have to help them, but then I also reflect that the money that each person earns is for themselves. Sometimes you can help others, but not always. If they ask me for food, I will try to buy it and give it to him. And if I see someone without money, I will try to help her. So I think sometimes it's okay to help, but not always, because they have to earn the money themselves.
In the entire world, we have a tons of social issues. The one that we're gonna talk about today is racism. We need to express the thought that being racist isn't cool. I deeply say that if I see someone being racist, I will stop him. Also, if I treat people with respect, they will treat me with respect too. All this is a matter of education. If we educate people, they will make a better place for everyone. The people that don't mention that we live in a globalized world are people without education. With this information I share, I want to make a change in people before it's too late and they will regret of what they did with thoughts like, if I had known that I had to respect all people, I wouldn't have been racist, or if I had known that racism affects a lot of people, I wouldn't have been racist, or even to me, if I had exposed consequences of racism, people would have been more inclusive. All this has the purpose to make a better world, because if people weren't racist, we would live in a better place. Racism is a social issue that everyone are part of it. Most important, we need the help of everyone to solve this issue. Making less persons for the skin color is something really bad that we allow when we don't stop people to do these things. All the people are the same and all of us are important and with the right to be treated with respect just for the fact that we are humans. Doesn't matter your skin tone or your race.
Traffic lives. Thrives in society that are difficult to cover up and people have the tongues to the life. I like if you see something kill people, I kill him. While the show to be something more alive is I losing something sell drugs. I taken to the authorities. People have a tongues of living if they continue to sell drugs. People migrate. That the government don't stop to the sellers provided to the people continues consuming. If the rest of the consuming, people will fail and will not consume. But if people did not like it, they would not sell. But if the government doesn't stop to the dealer, people will get addicted. The government has to start doing something. It has to put more policies to stop the cows. If there were more security, there would be no drug traffickers.